When disaster strikes, there are no red states or blue states. I've demonstrated that. I said no matter whether you vote for him or not, everyone's going to get treated fairly.
Oh, really? Tell that to the people of East Palestine that you took over a year to go to, in Baltimore when the bridge collapsed. You were there in like 24 hours. I never let a good crisis go to waste, I guess. This speech was like not so great for dispelling rumors that he can't be president. But this isn't the first time that we've had an incapacitated president in America and a shadow government that goes along with it. On October 2nd in 1919, President Woodrow Wilson collapsed at a campaign event, part of which was blamed on the flu. Weird, where have we heard that before? His wife, First Lady Edith Wilson, hid him from the public, wouldn't let him answer questions, and proceeded to assume many of his duties, including briefings on national security post-World War I. She would often accept documents, which she would allegedly bring to him to have signed. She essentially ran a shadow government as an unelected official. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you the Edith Wilson of 2024.
With faith in each other, anything is possible. So say it with me. Si se puede. The future is ours. Thank you.
I say, look at what he's done. You know, look at what he's doing. Look at how physically he's got the good bill of health from the doctors.
Joe, you did such a great job. You answered every question. You knew all the facts. And let me ask the crowd, what did Trump do? Why?
We should just play ads of Joe Biden for the next 4 months, because she is the one essentially running the country right now. Jill's desire to keep Joe Biden in this race is seconded only by like Hunter's necessary, his need, honestly, to keep Joe Biden in the White House so he can stay out of jail. Honestly, you really want to wrap this up? I mean, honestly, the best thing that the White House staff could do is to convince Joe Biden that he already resigned yesterday and just start moving his stuff out of the White House. I mean, it may work. After all, according to Robert Hur, he's an elderly man with a poor memory. But that tells you everything you need to know. This has nothing to do with representing you and me. This has everything to do with them just staying in power. Like, anybody with half a brain saw this decline like years ago. But to save face, the new talking point is, oh, it's been a rapid decline over the past 6 months. That's how they're trying to get out of this one. Probably because donors are asking for all their money back from his campaign. And today was the first day since the debate that KJP has had to deal with questions about who the hell is running things over at the White House. Needless to say, she did about as well as expected.
It is not about performance in terms of a debate. It's about performance in a presidency. And again, I get the question. It is a fair question to ask. We are not taking that away. It was a bad night. We understand that it was a bad night. And the president has spoken to this. And he understands that. And so I cannot speak to anything beyond what I just shared. The president has regular annual physicals that we release in a thorough report.
They're still lying about it. You're like, things are not good, and you're not releasing thorough reports, and you're not giving us all the information. In fact, you've lied about it thus far. And a bad night would be as if this was like a one-off, but this is his everyday. So now what? We got a guy who can't take the big boy stairs on Air Force One in charge of the nuclear codes. His former babysitter turned wife turned back babysitter again. She's now running the cover and the country. His VP, whose only job is to sit where she's told and don't die. Somehow she managed to make that a complete disaster. And she's the only option Democrats have right now. And after almost 2 years of the liberal media saying, oh, Congress is unjustly interfering with the Biden administration, only now, they're calling on Congress to remove him.
I really believe that Joe Biden is no longer positioned that he can be a successful president 4.5 years from now. That is why I think we really need to change. He needs to be urged to step down.
There are at least some House Democrats who were gathered tonight watching this together, talking to the White House about having him step down.
And they're having conversations about what they should do about it. Some of those conversations include, should we go to the White House and ask the president to step aside? Other of the conversations are about, should prominent Democrats go public with that call? because they feel this debate was so terrible.
Unless he removes himself or is somehow otherwise incapacitated, this is a closed matter.
And this while Democrat governors reportedly hold a call on what their plan of action is. I mean, this was primarily concerned with their own re-election bids and the down ballot races in their states. But here's the only option. Neither is good for Democrats. So I'm like super here for all of their suffering. Section 4 of the 25th Amendment. You might recall this from MSNBC because they aired like 4 months of specials on this while trying to get rid of Trump. Two options here. First, the vice president needs to accumulate the cabinet, which are all appointed Democrats, to remove him due to the incapacitation with the consent of Congress, which Congress should not do. Republicans in Congress, you don't touch this at all because the Democrats made this bed, that's their guy, and we're going to hold them to it. Congress, in my opinion, should not aid Democrats whatsoever. Give them no out on this Biden disaster. The one silver lining is that, you know, Congress is obviously held by Republicans, so they would weigh in on picking a new VP. I mean, could you imagine?